Hello. I was just wondering. Y'all have to excuse me. But I was just wondering why, when I was trying to record before, that my video would not record. I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. They said I didn't have enough storage. I was trying to free up some storage. And I don't know what is going on with this thing, y'all. I really should have put on a different color, but unfortunately that did not happen this morning, y'all. Didn't happen this morning. I was up early, ate, got my clothes up off the floor, not off the floor, off the bench in my room. I got everything, and I got my hats. I got, all the summer hats, straw hats, and stuff like that. I've got to put those up on the shelf. But for some reason or another, just that little bit, I was exhausted. It felt like I was real tired. I said, well, the heck with this. And so I came back in here and sat down and started playing Scrabble. And and besides, I had enough work for a while. But one thing I always say, and my mother always said the same thing, that there's always something to do in a house. And that's every day. I don't care if you live by yourself or if you have 10 children. No children. It does not matter, y'all. There's always something to do. And that's for sure. Like now, I need to wash clothes. I didn't mop my floor on Friday, so I need to do that, which I was trying to wait because the inspection is coming on Thursday. And so I'm going to mop my floor probably. If I don't do it today, I got one more day, I can do it tomorrow. But then I got my appointment on Thursday to go to the foot doctor, which that shouldn't take long. They usually in and out of there about an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. And I need to get rid of these. Where am I, y'all? Where am I? Oh, right here. I need to get rid of these. And take those back over there to the office. I decided not to pick up any more boxes, any more of those food boxes, because it seems to me that they give you the same thing over and over. And normally it's something that you might get a couple things out of there that you like, but normally it's something that you don't even like. I tried the chili. I think the very smell of chili, but then that's just me. The cans of chili they give you. I think I got more chili in my bedroom, in my stash. And I got the canned chicken, that stuff like that. I just can't deal with that. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, let me change my channel. That's Kelly and Ryan. Oh, Ryan Seacrest. Oh, boy. Who knows? I'm so behind time. Because I be watching the YouTube community. I tell you, I'm addicted to YouTube. That's all I can tell you. I am addicted to YouTube. And I have my favorite people over there that I watch. Even though I don't comment. But I am watching, y'all. Sometimes I might thumb these up, thumb them up or something like that. Or either if I'm watching on my TV. My daughter did show me how to do the thumb me up and all that on the television. I forgot exactly how to do it. I could probably fool around with it and learn how to do it again, because I know how to do it. Oh yeah, you can do it on your television. You just got to know what you're doing. And so, I got to find out again how to do it, y'all. Speaking of my daughter, I think she goes to work on Monday. Yeah, she goes to work on Monday. I think, what was it, 2? You know what? I think she goes to work Tuesday and Wednesday. Or is it Monday? I'm not even call her this early because I don't want to call her at work. I call her. I might try around 10 o'clock. I mean, she can get phone calls. She's sitting right at there, up there at her desk. But, I just don't like to do that. Because, when I work in the office myself, and sometimes, you don't want people all up in your business. And some people always got something to say. She's always on the phone. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, especially if you're working in a office full of women. What is wrong with women? I used to didn't even have any girlfriends. All of my friends were male, just about. I might have one friend, woman, because they're jealous and they're always wagging their tongues, or either they're arguing about some man. It's just a shame. And they are embarrassing, they're loud, obnoxious. A lot of them, I ain't gonna say all, because some of them act like they got their head screwed on correctly. But then a lot of them act like they're not, they're stone ghetto. And I mean, women need to stop it. They need to be a better example for their children. I gotta admit, I wasn't the greatest. Hey, I was young and foolish. Yeah. But I called myself doing mine in the house. I was a cusser, y'all. And you know what? And then sometimes even now I'll cuss. I slip. I slip and cuss. But I think that's just part of my DNA. No, I can't say part of my DNA because I ain't never heard my mother say but one. I think I heard her say one bad word in my life. Seems like I did. I don't remember, y'all. My mother ever said no bad word. I ain't never seen her. I never seen her take a drink. None of that. Everything my mother didn't do, I did. And I seen her, I think she tried to smoke cigarettes once. But my mother was a snuff dipper. Now, I tried to dip snuff, but it made me drunk. Feel lightheaded. But that's when I was younger. But I just couldn't adjust. I didn't like, the snuff. Get out of here. I had to have not them funny cigarettes, y'all. Not them twisted ones. I ain't never done that. That make me sleepy. I tried it once. But, everything my mother did, I did just the opposite. My mother was a hard worker, and I was lazy as I could get. I didn't want to go to work at all. I keep doing this because I'm trying to get the television out of my screen. Yeah, and so my mother go to work every day. Never miss a day out of work. Unless she was sick. And that's another thing. I never known her to be really sickly. As a matter of fact, when she died, I think she died of natural causes. She had very little complaints. She didn't have a lot of complaints. Matter of fact, you didn't know she was sick. But when she passed, I don't know exactly. I forgot what they put on her certificate. Because my sister had gone there to visit her. She was in a convalescent home on the end. And she had gone there to see her the very day that she passed. And they called my sister at home and told her that she was going to the hospital or something. I forgot exactly how that thing went. And my sister had just left there. But then she left and went to pick her husband up or something. And by the time she got where she was going or whatever, they called her up and told her that she had gone to the emergency room. And then when she got to the emergency, I think they found her unresponsive or something. I forgot exactly what happened now. But I do believe that, excuse me, y'all got, what's a remnant of a cough drop in my mouth. You know that cough I've been having. And I do believe it might be natural causes that was on her certificate. Because she was never really sick. Sometimes she would complain that her leg hurt and she would wrap that and rub it or do something with something, I don't know, alcohol or something she would put on it and wrap it in the ace bandage. And she had a cold, something like that. My mother wasn't sick. She didn't even have, I'm the one who had all that stuff. I think she might have had a little bit of diabetes. No, you know what? I really don't know. I think she took one pill before, one, was it high blood pressure? I don't think so. She had nothing. She was just, there she was, 86 years old. And she never, like I said, never hardly had any complaints. I complained from the time I was a kid that I can remember. I complained, and my daughter could tell you right today how I used to sit up in the middle of the bed and go, "Mwah." I think I was just plain old lazy, y'all. I've been lazy from the giddy up, right out of the gate. When I came out the gate, I was complaining. "Ah!" But, I guess it's good to have a life like that. And my mother had a lot of get up and go energy. I have none. Some days it's a hit and a miss. Some days it's a good day. Like yesterday was a very good day for me. That's why I was able to get a lot done. And she was just the opposite. I dreaded going to work. I did not, like I said, working around a lot of women, there's always the bickering and the complaint and and you always knew which ones it was. Don't get me wrong now, there were certain people in their office that are always starting something. Gossiping and doing this, that, and the third, talking about people. I ain't got no complaints like that. I didn't want nobody talking to me about nobody. Leave me alone. Leave me out of it. That's the only thing I can say because, it's depressing. Oh, I tell you, y'all, life is something else. But I can tell you one thing. My mother wasn't she was just a sweet person. Which I was just, like I said, I'm pretty sweet myself. But, sometimes, we all got a dark side, y'all. Let's face reality. You have the good and the bad and the ugly. I wouldn't expect that to come out. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That was a good movie. Do you all remember that? That was a good Western. I'll tell you, it was Clint Eastwood. What's that guy name that played the Snake Eye? I can't. Lee Van Cleef. And the ugly. The ugly was, I can't think of his name now. Matter of fact, he had a television show as well. But anyway, it'll probably come to me later on. But right now, it's not coming to me. But that was a good Western, the best Western that I think I could ever think of. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And they had the music in there just right. Da-da-da-da. It was just good. Just like Car Wash. Car Wash was a good movie too, way back in the day. If I want to think way back in the day, Car Wash was good. They had the music in the right places too. And dun, 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 dun. I tell you, back in the day, it's bringing back memories. I don't know how all that came about, y'all. So on that note, I go with love.